Hi, Free Mamas. My name is Mia Valdez. I'm located in sunny San Diego, and I am a free mama. I first joined Lauren's program at the end of December of 2017. I was working full time. I am working full time, and I was looking for a way to supplement my income to the point where the side hustle could become a full time job. And up until that point, I had been working with two MLMs, and I had invested so much of myself into these companies, and I still 100% believe in their products. I still use their products. But I invested so much of my time and my energy and my emotion into these companies and was just really struggling with the fact that I wasn't able to build the business and build the income that I wanted or needed to build to be able to leave my job. My husband is active duty military, and we have a 1.5-year-old son who is absolutely gorgeous and amazing, but he did does suffer from some chronic health issues that were causing complications with my job. And so I was just really wanting a way that I could stay at home with him, that I could go to the zoo whenever I wanted to go to the park during the day, and not be limited, not be tethered down to a desk. And so I had been looking into other ways. I had kind of, and maybe this is why it showed up on my Facebook feed one day, but I had been looking at Pinterest at freelancing and blogging, and one day Lauren's ad showed up on my Facebook feed, and it was pretty and it was bright and it said Free Mama, and so I clicked on it, and sure enough, I watched her webinar, and it was amazing because it really resonated with me. She was talking about her experience with an MLM and how only 1% of people make it. And what she said just hit me to the core. She said, "You're not selling a product in order to be successful, you're selling a dream." And it almost made me want to start crying because that's how I felt. And I immediately grabbed my husband from the other room, and we're on the way to the doctor, and I put this webinar on speakerphone in the car, and we listened to it on the way to the doctor because I knew immediately that this was different. This wasn't something that was going to be a get rich quick scheme. This wasn't going to be something that was going to be like, oh, you can make money just by being on your cell phone. Like, this was going to be something that was legitimate and it was different, and I felt it to my core. And so I emailed Lauren this huge long email, as I'm sure many of you mamas have done, telling her my story, telling her I only need XYZ amount in order to quit my job. That's all I need. And do you think that I can do this? And I grappled with this. And before she even responded to my email, I knew that I had to invest in the program. And so I made the decision to invest in the program, to invest in myself. And before she even responded to my email, I was like, this is different. This is going to be different. And I'm determined to make it different. And so I purchased the course. I was so excited. Lauren walks you through everything, not only from the things that are not tangible, like your why, because if you're going to be an entrepreneur, there are going to be times where you're going to have to go back and know that your why is what's driving you. Know what is making you become a free mama, because that's going to be the factor in pushing you. So she goes through that, but she also goes through the basics of opening up an LLC and opening up your own email. And she's going to talk with you about how to become the best virtual assistant. And she's also going to be able to give you the resources and tools that you can use when you have other clients. That's my son crying himself to sleep right now. Not really crying himself, but he's halfway asleep and awake. Anyways, so started the program end of December 2017, and I am working 40 hours a week. My husband deployed early January, and I was so committed to this program that I would work my 40 hours, and at night I would come home and I would do my free mama courses. I was committed to this. I was committed to making it happen. But I think there was a lot of hesitation and fear on my end because I didn't know how I was going to freelance while working a full-time job, while being a full-time temporary single mama. And so that's when Lauren's Matchmaker program came into play for me, because Lauren actually set me up with my first client. She gave me that confidence to say, you can do this. So I had my meeting with my first potential client through the Free Mama Matchmaker program, and that is my first anchor client. And within a week or 2 weeks later, I had my second anchor client. So all of that to say is that this program equips you, and Lauren's Matchmaker program works. It is now spring of 2018, and I today came up with the date of my 2 weeks. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice into my employer next month because I am making over the amount that I said that I needed to make to quit. And so I am going to officially be a free mama as of the next month. And I know there are other mamas who have completed this prior because they weren't working full-time jobs. So it's a little bit difficult for me to juggle it. But I promise you, if you're committed to this program and you're committed to making it happen, it is going to happen. So I just wanted to share that with you. This program, I've said it before, is worth its weight in gold because Lauren is going to teach you things that if you've never heard of a program before, I guarantee you Lauren's going to go over it. She's answered the questions that you haven't even thought to ask yet. And so I just encourage you to invest in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't invest in yourself, no one else will. And if you're willing to work at this and make this happen, I promise you, you can make your life change just like I did. So just want to drop that little testimonial, and I hope that this encouraged you. Okay, bye-bye.